Hey, friends, welcome back to the Digital Income Lab. I'm Jody Marvin, your host, and today we're keeping it super practical, okay? So if you're just starting out as a virtual assistant and you just don't know what to offer, this episode's for you, okay? We're talking about 3 beginner-friendly services that you can actually start offering quickly, as in this week. There's no tech overwhelm, there's no complicated onboarding. These are just real skills that people actually need. So I want to tell you why new virtual assistants stay stuck. It's not a lack of talent, it's decision fatigue. So most new virtual assistants spend weeks trying to choose the perfect offer instead of just getting started. All right. And I see people get stuck in research mode and imposter syndrome or thinking they need to be an expert in 10 different tools before they launch. But here's the truth. You don't need a complicated package. You don't need 5 different certifications. You just need to help solve a real problem for someone. And today I'm going to give you 3 ways to do that. So let's break them down. So number 1, inbox and calendar management. All right, you guys, this is such a lifesaver for busy entrepreneurs. You'll basically just filter their inbox. You respond to their standard inquiries. You manage their scheduling. You send some reminders, maybe even help them prep for some meetings. Because you know what? Most people hate email. Seriously. So if you're detail oriented and organized, then this one is for you. Number 2 is basic social media support. Now, this is not full-blown strategy or branding or anything like that, okay? You're helping schedule posts, repurpose content, respond to DMs, or manage comments. So think repurposing a blog post into Instagram captions or maybe pulling video quotes into carousel posts. And you can actually use tools like Metricool, Later, or Buffer, or actually Social Connector has a built-in social planner, by the way, but this makes this even easier. And number 3 is admin and system support. Now, you guys, this is a broad one, but it includes organizing Google Drive folders, building Canva templates, maybe creating some SOPs, or helping with tool setup like Trello or Airtable or ClickUp. A lot of different tools out there, right? But basically, you're just helping a business run smoother. That's it. And here's some real talk. You do not need to know everything about these tools, all right? You just need to know more than the person hiring you and be willing to learn and document as you go. That's all. Now, this is why these work. So each of these services has a few things in common. Number 1, they're easy to explain. Number 2, they're really universally needed across different industries. Everybody needs it, right? And number 3 is they really are beginner friendly, but they're scalable. And I'm going to tell you something. I started with some of these services in the beginning, and I still provide some of these services now. And I am a full-blown business strategist now, you guys, all right? I'm like an operations manager type person, okay? Director of operations. I still offer some of the beginning services, all right? So don't discount those. And let's just say that you start with inbox management. Over time, that might turn into full executive assistant support, right? Or maybe you niche into email marketing or client communication management, okay? So it's really just about building experience and building confidence and not perfection. Let's talk about how to package and price, okay? So here's how you take one of these offers and really make it client ready. So the first one is packaging, all right? Don't offer 10 things at once, all right? Create one signature offer. And I'm going to give you an example. Maybe you could offer email and scheduling support for 5 hours a week, okay? Say it's Monday through Friday. Maybe it could be inbox triage, calendar reminders, maybe some weekly updates, okay, that you would handle for the client. And then the pricing could be, maybe you start hourly if you're brand new, okay? You could certainly do that. You could do $25 to $35 an hour, all right? I started at $25 an hour back in 2010, all right? But you could quickly shift into a flat rate once you know what your workflow is. So don't let this block you, okay? All right? Don't let packages and hourly rates and things block you from getting started with your service work. Now, for social media support, you might charge something like monthly, okay? Maybe $300 a month. That's just an example. And that could be for like weekly content scheduling and engagement monitoring and things like that. Now, for admin support, maybe you want to charge $250 a week for tool setup and for SLP creation and weekly check-ins, things of that nature, okay? And of course, they all vary, you guys, all right? And it depends, honestly, on, the skills that you have as well. Now, okay? Any of those beginner friendly services. And here's a tip for you. The more that you document your process, and take it from me, okay? Document your process as you go, the easier it's going to be for you to explain your value to potential clients. Now I'm going to talk to you about how to attract those clients, okay? So let's talk about how to actually land clients with these offers. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to update your bios. So you're going to want to add all of your signature services right to your Instagram bio or your Linktree or your Milkshake or social connector. Actually, you can create your own little LinkedIn type tree, Linktree type page on your social connector account. Number two, this is so important. Use your network. All right. Let your friends and your past coworkers know that you're offering your services. All right. That for small business owners, because you never know who your friends or your family or anyone is going to know that has just come to them and said, "Oh, I'm so overwhelmed with my business. I need some help." You never know, you guys. Okay. Also, make sure that you're creating at least one post per week showcasing your offer. Okay. So maybe you could say something like, "I'm currently booking 2 clients for inbox management. If your email is out of control, I can help you." All right. That's just an example. And the last one is you can DM people directly, okay? Direct message them. Now, if someone says they're overwhelmed, this is your chance. You can create that relationship with DMs, okay? DMs are so important. And a lot of times we don't take the time to actually respond and engage and build relationships in our DMs. And of course, if you're inside my Fast Track VA workshop, I give you all the templates and the checklists to make all this easy for you. So that's it for today, you guys. I am going to give you a quick recap. Remember this, you don't need 10 services, just start with one. You can pick from inbox management, calendar management, maybe some basic social media or admin support. And lastly, create a simple offer and share it consistently and just keep improving as you go. Start simple, keep improving. I say this all the time. You're going to hear me say this over and over, and I love saying it, okay, because it's so true. And you know what? If you need help figuring out your first steps, just grab my VA Biz Starter Kit, okay? Or hop into the Fast Track workshop if you're not in there. That's a very low cost workshop that I put together that helps you figure all of this out so you don't have to do it alone. I have a link to the free Biz Starter Kit below. I have a link to my Fast Track workshop as well. And just let me know in the comments, what service do you plan to start with? Because you need to just start with one. And I want to help you figure that out today, guys, all right? Because then you'll be on your way. Once you get going, you're going to see it's going to start snowballing. All right, so that is it for today's episode. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to see you next week right here inside the Digital Income Lab. Bye, guys.